Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Galactic Challenge video. Happy Monday everybody, hope that you're looking forward to Conquest starting later on today, but for now we've got a Galactic Challenge to take care of and it's a fleet challenge again. So let's go ahead, first look at the modifiers, the feats we need to achieve today, and today all what you need is one battle. So let's show you the fleet that I'll be using, just explain some of the mechanics there that we'll be using to unlock the max rewards. So if you want to skip through to the battle, you can always do that using YouTube chapters below, but now let's just get started. So we got two global modifiers for fleet. The first one, last stand, so whenever ship's protection reaches 0, they gain retribution. Whenever they fall below 50% health, they gain defense up for 1 turn, and the first time each of ships would fall below 25%, they also gain damage immunity for 1 turn. And then we've got Afterburners modifier. So for this one, this applies to attackers only, so they will be gaining speed up, and then if they already have speed up, they will lose it and gain chaff for 1 turn. Now if you need a reminder, chaff basically prevents you from being target locked. It's a little bit of modifier that it might play a part, especially the last stand. This is the one you will notice the most when damage immunity pops up. The player modifier, the odds, so that's the one for the ships. It's a rebel modifier, so whenever a rebel ally scores a critical hit, they have 100% chance to attack again. So it's just basically a double tap, if you will, and also rebel allies can't be countered. And then Fearless Fortitude, so that's the modifier for the enemy, so whenever an enemy resists any detrimental effect from a resistant allies, that ally gains heal over time, whatever, right? And then whenever they gain a buff, they also gain some stacking potency, critical chance and critical damage. That's alright, nothing too crazy there, except I guess for the turn meter you will notice, like when Holdo uses one of her special abilities that applies lots of buffs on their ships, they'll be getting lots of bonus turns, they'll be getting lots of turns. So we have to use at least 3 rebel ships, but remember, you don't actually have to have them on the battlefield. Even if they're in reinforcements, this will still count. Probably if you have a good rebel fleet, I'm pretty sure they can get it done. I tried with my rebels, they just get smashed. So I'll be using a different fleet. Obviously have to complete the battle, have to do at least 15 critical hits, and then also attack out of turn 10 times. Now again, both of these shouldn't be an issue for your rebel fleet if it's strong enough. Mine isn't. So if we need attacks out of turn, critical hits, to me it just when I was doing testing, it seemed like Malevolence worked really well. So that's what I'll be showing you in today's video. So let me show you my fleet now. So starting off with Malevolence, my Grievous here is Relic 7, so pretty much maxed out here. Malevolence, all the abilities obviously maxed out. And the key thing we'll be getting here from Malevolence, right? Whenever Vulture Droids die, Malevolence will be getting bonus turn meter, and whenever we use one of the special abilities on Malevolence, if there is obviously space on the battlefield, it will summon another Vulture Droids. So that's what Malevolence brings there. I'll be starting with Falcon actually to begin with, just because he's got an AoE that, you know, if all the enemies got Foresight, you can dispel from everybody, so then they can't evade your attack where you want to apply buzz droids on them. Then you can also hide it, so it can't be targeted, so then the enemy is forced to go after the Vulture Droids. Up next, I'll be starting with the Vulture Droid itself. Obviously applying buzz droids, getting all those assists and everything. And the good thing about buzz droids is they ignore protection, they just go straight for health. Because as you will see, once you go into the battle, the enemy, they are very tanky, very durable. Then as well, Holdo keeps healing them up, they're recovering protection. So just to take them out with pure firepower, with pure raw damage, unless you get some serious rebel fleet, most likely you will find challenging. So definitely buzz droids will help us there significantly. We got Hyena Bomber for a little bit of tanking, you know, as well. Then it's got an AoE there that can apply buzz droids to begin with, so we can start spreading them. Moving on, Spy, obviously when he comes in as a reinforcement, he can put Force Taunt on a random ally, so this will be very helpful there. But to be honest, these guys, they don't start with any tanks to begin with, but still it's good to bring in a Spy and just do that big mass assist on somebody and hopefully knock them out quickly. Another reinforcement in case we need Sunfac to come in, tank for us again. And also when you come in as the reinforcement, you stun target enemy which can't be evaded or resisted, and this stun on its special as well cannot be resisted, can be evaded though. And finally, bringing in, you do need 2 rebel ships, because remember we need to use 3, so I have Millennium Falcon starting lineup, so I do need 2 rebels as the reinforcement. Whether I will use them or not, we'll have to wait and see. Adulaf Cassian, he comes in, dispel all the buffs on the enemies, which is huge, because remember those guys will have deflector shields, they have foresight and things like that. We can call somebody for an assist, hide them in stealth, so Castian's got a huge utility that fits into any fleet. And then just bringing in Rebel Y-Wing, maybe I'll need another tank, I don't know. We'll see how all this goes. Remember, when fighting the resistance fleets, it's all about keep removing foresight from them, because if they use special abilities, when they get foresight, they will be reducing the cooldown of Holdo's maneuver. So it's something to bear in mind. It's a race who gets to the ultimate first, you or them. So as long as you keep their foresight under control and deflector shields as well, you should be good to go. Alright, here we go, that's what we got. Now luckily they don't have any tanks to begin with, so you pretty much can do whatever you like. Alright, they get the first here attacks on us. They already got damage immunity in Vulture Droid. So what I'll do as the first move here is actually I'm going to use AoE just to dispel foresight from the enemy. So hopefully when Hyena Bomber goes, he can start spreading some buzz droids. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead, cleanse off days from Hyena Bomber. Now unfortunately we do have foresight on the resistance pilot, so what I can do is actually just clear that off. And now with AoE I can get buzz droids on everybody. Perfect. Alright, here comes the AoE. They got rid of one of my Vulture droids, that's okay. This feeds turn meter to your malevolence anyways. And now what I'll do, I will bring in Spy, and we do want to get their Falcon out as soon as possible, otherwise it will just keep spamming AoEs. There we go, doing some good progress here. Just keep going after there. Let's just go ahead, hide the Falcon. Now their Falcon got damage immunity unfortunately. So we'll have to wait until it gets a turn, so let's just let it be and keep going after Poe now. Alright, there we go, Falcon took a turn, it's ready to be taken out, nice. So no more those big AoEs from their Falcon. Let's smash another AoE here of our own. Alright, going after Poe, he's got damage immunity now, so global modifier kicking in. We've got damage immunity on their X-Wing as well. Now my Hyena Bomber's got damage immunity, okay. Let's switch back over to Poe. Just keep pushing here, there we go. Over to X-Wing now. Well, doesn't really matter here. I'll just get more stacks of overcharge. Come on, big hit. There we go. We're only down to bigs now. Alright, okay. Keep hiding our Falcon. Do you know what? Might as well bring in Sandpack here. I lost Hyena Bomber, so let's keep a tank in here. Alright, just gonna do basic. Get some buzzies on bigs. Bringing in Rebel Y-Wing. Okay, more buzz droids over there. Get a stun, nice. And here comes the Ion Cannon, which stripped all the protection off. Just kind of basic there. Basic. Come on. Oh, damage immunity again. So we're gonna have to wait for bigs to take a turn. So we're just gonna keep hiding our Falcon. I'll just smash an AoE. It doesn't really matter at this point, does it? He's got damage immunity. He'll take a turn, and then we can just go ahead, shut down bigs, and there we go. That's how easy and straightforward it is when you combine Separatist and Rebel forces under Malevolence lead. All the feats done in a single battle without any issues whatsoever, and max rewards achieved yet again. Alright guys, hope you find this video useful and helpful, showing you how I got easily max rewards this time. Let me know in the comments below or on my Discord server how you guys are getting on today's challenge. I'll see you in the My Conquest videos coming up, but until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.